Hello everyone, myself Krishna, and this is our first video on AGN series. The main objective of this series is to present AGN, that is Active Galactic Nuclei, in a very beautiful manner. But in order to understand AGN properly, first of all, we need to have some basic knowledge on galaxies. Hence, our first video focuses on one of the most interesting topic of our universe, that is galaxy. So let's start. So the first question is, what are galaxies? As we all know, galaxy is a massive collection of stars, gas, dust, dark matters, and a lot more things which are bound together by the force of gravity. Here is one interesting thing. Our own home, that is our Milky Way galaxy, can have more than 100 billions of stars. Can you just imagine it? One more interesting fact is our observable universe has more than 2 trillions of galaxies. I hope now you can imagine how big our universe is. Next, let's focus on the different parts of the universe. I mean, different parts of the galaxies. So, galaxies are in general of very different types. Like, there are different types of galaxies, there are different shapes of it, but there is a general structure of each and every galaxies. That means there is something in common. So, what are these parts? The first prominent part of our galaxy is a central bulge. It is a very bright central region and it generally consists of older stars. Here you can see this picture clearly. And next part of our galaxy is a disk. Disk is basically a flat structure containing many stars, gas, and dust, and these are often associated with some of the spiral arms. Next question is, what are the spiral arms? Okay, the spiral arms are in some of the very interesting spiral looking structures around our galaxies. So these are the active sites of the star formations. That means the star formations majorly takes place here. And our next part is the halo. Halo is basically a spherical region surrounding our galaxy with old stars and some of the globular clusters. Next part is dark matter halo. Let me tell you, it's just completely invisible, but it makes up most of the galaxy's mass. Interesting, right? Next. So there can be different types of the galaxies based on their shape. There was a famous astronomer in 1920s. His name is Hubble Edwin. So he introduced something called as Hubble tunic fog diagrams. Basically, what he did is he classified galaxies on the basis of their shapes. So according to that classification, we have three major type of galaxies. One is spiral, next one is elliptical, and third one is irregular. So let us discuss one by one. First one is spiral galaxies. Here you can see the picture of a spiral galaxy. So spiral galaxies are very beautiful and these have a very beautiful rotating spiral arm, and these are full of gas and dust, and these are the perfect space for star formation. And it is interesting to note that our Milky Way galaxy is one of them. And there can be different subtypes of these spiral galaxies as well. Like this includes S denotes normal spiral, and SB, that is bad spiral. Our next major type of galaxy is elliptical galaxies. So elliptical galaxies also have beautiful spherical, or you may say elongated spherical shapes. So these the shapes of these elliptical galaxies can vary from uh, round looking galaxies to extremely elongated spherical galaxies. So they also can have their own different types, like E0 to E7. Basically, E0 are nearly round galaxies, and E7 are extremely elongated. So you can imagine how these galaxies exactly look like. So this picture shows uh, one of the most beautiful elliptical galaxies. Next is our irregular galaxies. As its name suggests, it is very irregular, except that means it doesn't have a regular shape, and these are very small, chaotic, and rich in gas, and are often formed due to galactic collisions or close interactions. There can be one more type of galaxies. You may call it as an intermediate galaxy, or it is also typically known as lenticular galaxies. So the shapes of these intermediate galaxies vary in between the spiral galaxies and elliptical galaxies. And also the star formation in such kind of galaxies is very minimal, but it has its own central bulge and disk, but they do not have a spiral arm. So this is also one kind of galaxy you may consider. Okay, so here is the Hubble tuning fork diagram that I was discussing about. You can see this E2, E6. These are basically the elliptic galaxies, and Ace A, Ace B are on barred spirals, and the bare spirals looks completely spirals, but they have something called as bare. So, and the middle part is lenticular, that is the intermediate galaxies. So this was all about our first video. Hope you enjoy this. And our next video will introduce you to our main topic, that is AGN, Active Galactic Nuclei. This is basically the central part of some of the galaxies. So thank you and stay tuned.